This year, Mortgage Introducer are hosting the virtual Summer Party of the Year, and you're invited. There's enough fun and sunshine for everyone, and the drinks are free, because you're in your own house. No, it's not Club Tropicana, it's the 2021 SFI Awards. I'm your narrator Mark Dolan, and to kick off today's celebrations, let's head over to Sushi Samba in London's Covent Garden. Previously on the Specialist Finance Introducer Awards.
My name is David Hasselhoff.
How are y'all doing? It's Charlie Sheen here.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol Baskin from Big Cat Rescue.
Hey you all, how are you all doing? It's Richard. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi.
Put your hands together and make some noise for your host, the always snazzily dressed publishing director of Mortgage Introducer, Robin Hall.
Hello everyone, I'm Robin Hall, Publishing Director at Mortgage Introducer, and welcome to the 2021 Specialist Finance Introducer Awards. Well, here we are again, reuniting virtually from across the UK to celebrate the best and brightest of the specialist finance industry. Lockdown restrictions have continued to ease over the past couple of months, but we can never be too careful. After speaking to many of you from across the industry, it was with a heavy heart that we took the decision to hold the SFI Awards online once again to ensure the health and safety of everybody. Hopefully, this time next year, we'll be celebrating in person. But for now, I'm back at Sushi Samba. This time located in London's glorious Covent Garden. This truly is one of London's most specialist areas, and we want to know how you're watching these awards and how you will celebrate. We have a fun-packed show for you today. Trust me, I've seen the VTs already, including exclusive stand-up comedy from Mass Haven's very own Jez Quinn, and some of you may recognise our narrator as comedian and TV personality Mark Dolan. A little bit later, we'll also be hearing from Richard Kroll from Equifinance. Not only is Richard shortlisted in our BDM Relationship Manager category, he is also here to represent our charity partner for the 2021 awards, Live Luke's Dreams. Richard will be telling us all about this very special charity, how cancer has affected him personally over the past year, and the amazing fundraising challenges he has planned for the rest of 2021 and beyond. We'll be sharing Richard's GoFundMe page as well as a link to the Facebook fundraising page later in the show, so get those tissues at the ready. Now, before we begin, I would like to say a very big thank you to all of our sponsors for today's awards. And on that note, I'm delighted to introduce you to our headline sponsors for the 2021 awards, Zahira Fires and Imogen Williams from MFS UK. Ladies?
The last year has held challenges that we couldn't have prepared for, but the way that our industry has stepped up has been incredible. There has been unprecedented levels of interest in specialist finance as the mainstream providers step back and the intermediaries involved helping clients understand their options and source their finance have done nothing short of keep the UK economy moving.
Here at MFS, we think that the dedication shown by the industry is something that needs celebrating now more than ever, hence why we were so keen to be the headline sponsor for the awards this year and have launched our newest 75 Cubed initiative. The ability to adapt and overcome is alive and well in finance, and that can be seen in all of the award nominees today and will be the reason that the specialist finance industry will be imperative to the recovery of the country as we move forward. So good luck to all of today's nominees. There's nothing left to do except sit back, relax and enjoy the 2021 SFI Awards.
Hello everyone, this is Paresh Raja, CEO of Market Financial Solutions, and we are also the headline sponsors for the SFI Awards 2021. It has been an interesting year for all. However, it's good to know that we will all be back to normality in coming weeks and months. Let's all of you have a good day and good luck to all the nominees.
Now, if there's one thing we could all use more of these days, it's a bit of a laugh. So, to kick off the shows we mean to go on, please put your hands together for the really funny Jez Quinn. Jez?
My name is Jez Quinn. I'm a business development manager at Masthaven Bank. I'm here today to talk to you about my next door neighbour. Now, his name's John, he's 45, he's a former bin man from West Bromwich, and whilst he is a lovely, lovely bloke, he's one of the biggest morons in the whole of the UK. Now, he's the sort of bloke that wears his high-vis clothing, even on his week off. I'm not kidding you, he's got high-vis clothing for all weathers. He's got a high-vis vest, high-vis t-shirt, high-vis jacket, high-vis sweatshirt. He's even got a high-vis fleece. Now, I didn't even know you can get fleeces in high-vis. He's the sort of bloke that instead of saying you, he says yow. Instead of saying no, he says now. Instead of saying brown, he says bran. But like I say, he's a lovely, lovely bloke. Now, several years ago, on a cold and windy winter's morning, he was returning from what I can only imagine was the shift from hell. Our eyes met in what would turn out to be a life-changing moment for both of us. He walked up my drive, knocked on my office window, and he said, "All right, my mate, yo, get to work from home, do ya?" I said, "Well, occasionally, John. Why'd you ask?" He said, "Well, I need a new job. I can't take it anymore. It's bloody freezing. I want an office job working from home like you." So I invited him in, explained in detail what it was that I did, what a mortgage advisor does, and effectively, on behalf of the mortgage world, I welcomed John in with open arms. So, John had decided to try and become a mortgage advisor, and for the next several months, I had several knocks on my door with John proceeding to tell me about crash courses, online learning, past papers, exams. Anyway, one day I was working away and a blinding light filled my office and I swore that it was the Lord himself there to send me on a more righteous path. And then I heard, "All right, my mate." Turns out the light that I'd mistaken for divine intervention was in fact the reflection of the sun on my next door neighbour's high-vis hoodie. He looked at me with the biggest and proudest grin that I've ever seen and he said, "Passed my exam, AI." I said, "Congratulations, John, that's amazing. Let me have a look at how many you've scored." He handed me his phone and it was at that exact moment that I realised that John had in fact passed his CMAP 1, scoring 35 out of 50 on the exam. I said, "John, well done, you're now 1/3 of the way towards being a fully qualified mortgage advisor." He looked at me and said, "What yo on about? Fully qualified AI?" I said, "John, you've done CMAP 1, but you're not fully qualified until you've done 2 and 3 as well." He said, "You've got to be joking, my mate. I said, "No," and off he went. Anyway, the months went by and one cold and dark October evening, the blinding light appeared in my office once again. It was when I heard, "All right, my mate," that I realised that it was John with the reflection of the street lamp bouncing off his high-vis gilet that he now got on top of his high-vis hoodie, because we all know it gets a bit nippy in the autumn now, don't we? So he opened the door, he looked me straight in the eye and he said, "Fully qualified AI." So anyway, a couple of years go by and John has managed to start working as a trainee mortgage advisor. He's progressed through, he's dropped the title of the trainee and he was doing okay. Now, I'll never forget, it was a sunny afternoon in July and the blinding light appeared in my office one more time. Again, I heard, "All right, my mate," and I realised it was John again with the reflection of the sun on his high-vis shorts that he was wearing because it was 23 degrees outside because it was the middle of summer. He looked at me and said, "She's dead, ain't she?" I said, "What are you on about, John?" He said, "My great auntie Phyllis, she's passed away and now she's dead, my mate. I said, "John, that is absolutely terrible. Is there anything that I can do for you?" He says, "No, I don't know her that well, but she's left me a load of cash in a will and I'm setting up on my own AI." Now, as I look around here today at the short lists for this awards, I realise that a lot of thought's gone into picking the names of the firms: Brilliant Solutions, Crystal Specialist Finance, Masthaven Bank and plenty more that have pondered over picking a memorable name. John had simply named his firm as John's Mortgages. So anyway, he'd gone through the process of setting himself up and eventually John's Mortgages was open for business. Now, it wasn't long before I realised that a cheeky little appointment with John's Mortgages was going to save me a massive amount of time on the commute home. So anyway, we got it set up, went round to John's house, proceeding to tell him all about Masthaven Bank and the wonderful things that we offer. As I was leaving, I said, "John, do me one favour, mate." I said, "Make sure you get yourself registered." He shouted back, he said, "Consider it done, my mate." So at Mass Saving Bank, our registration process is pretty simple. You put your first name in the box marked first name, you put your surname in the box marked surname, you whack your FCA number in, pick your password, etc. It's not that hard. But the following day I get a call from one of our case handlers. It turns out the task of putting your first name in the box marked first name and putting your surname in the box marked surname had proven too difficult for my neighbour John. He had put his first name in the box marked first name, big tick in the box for John. However, surname had proven an obstacle he couldn't overcome. He simply put John in there as well. So John is trying to register his firm John's Mortgages with Mass Devon Bank, and one of our case handlers has taken issue with this because John doesn't match the data on the FCA register. Luckily I managed to get it sorted out for him. Anyway, so he's now registered. So a few weeks later I'm sat in my office, the natural light of the sun having absolutely no impact on my vision whatsoever, and the phone rings. I says, hello. He says, all right, my mate. It was John. He said, I've got a deal for you, AI. We talked it through. It sounded like one that we could possibly do. And I said, get it dipped, John, and give me a shout if you need anything. So the next day I get another call. It's John. He said, trying to submit that case and pay the fees. And it working for me. Can you come and have a look at it? So I went round to John's house, sat down at the computer desk. If the wallpaper pasting table with a laptop on top of it is called the computer desk, checked all the payment details, card number, seemed okay to me. Expiry date, he's got that right as well. Security code, he's got to turn the card backwards to find that out, but that was right as well. The problem was where it said account name, he'd put Lloyd's TSB. I shook my head. I said, John, you don't put the bank's name in there, you put the cardholder's name in there and it'll work. He swapped it over, the case went through. After a few more months, loads of calls and intervention from myself, the case completed and John was over the moon. I saw him walking up my drive. The glare from his IV's trainers being blocked out by a big parcel that he had in his hand. He knocked at my door, he said, all right, my mate, I wanted to get you a present for all the help you gave me with that case. I said, John, you really shouldn't have. Thank you for listening. Good luck to everyone that's shortlisted and enjoy your night.
Thank you, Jez. Talk about looking sharp. Now, without further ado, it's time for those all-important awards. We have 30 trophies to virtually hand out, and there'll be a brief comfort break halfway through, which will give you all plenty of time to top up those glasses. The SFI Awards recognise and reward and celebrate the best and brightest of the UK's specialist finance sector. Individuals and businesses who are pushing boundaries, breaking down barriers and resetting the dial with innovation and professionalism. Never before have these attributes been so important, and that's what we're here to celebrate today. Good luck to all of this year's nominees. Now, on with the show. Take it away, Mark.
Now, as Robin said, it's time for the main event and what you've all been waiting for, the awards. In part one, we'll be recognising and rewarding the lenders, service providers and innovators that have provided fuel for the fire over the last 12 months. And don't forget to tweet your photos of congratulations and celebrations throughout the event by using the hashtag SFI Awards. Our first award is for Specialist Finance Lender of the Year. This category is brought to you by Bridge Development Property Finance Limited. Try saying that after a few pina coladas. Let's take a look at this year's nominees. Fiduciam, Keystone Property Finance, Land Bay, MFS, Precise Mortgages. Let's find out who's won.
Unfortunately, Phil Mabb from Bridge Development Finance couldn't make it. So on behalf of Bridge Development Finance, I'll be announcing the Specialist Lender of the Year, and the winner is Precise Mortgages.
Next up, we have the award for the Specialist Buy-to-Let Lender of the Year, and this category is sponsored by Lightfoot's Solicitors. Roll the nominees. BM Solutions, Foundation Home Loans, Kent Reliance for Intermediaries, Keystone Property Finance, Land Bay. Over to Lightfoot's to announce the winner.
Thanks, Mark. And the winner for the Specialist Buy-to-Let Lender of the Year is Land Bay. Massive congratulations to all the winners today.
The next Lender Award to be handed out today is for the Bridging Lender of the Year, and this category is kindly brought to you by Move-In Legal. Let's take a look at this year's nominees. MFS, MT Finance, Precise Mortgages, United Trust Bank, West One Loans. Move-In Legal, let's get a move on and tell us who's won.
Thanks, Mark. The winner is MT Finance. Well done to all our winners tonight.
Next up, we have the award for Development Lender of the Year. This category is brought to you by Finance for Business. Drum roll for the nominations, please. Magnet Capital, Saffron Building Society, Together, United Trust Bank, West One Loans. Finance for Business, please reveal the winner.
Thanks, Mark. I'm delighted to announce that the well-deserved winner is United Trust Bank. Well done all.
Our next category recognises the Best Commercial Lender of the Year. This category is kindly brought to you by Move-In Legal, and the nominees are Alica Bank, Hampshire Trust Bank, Interbay Commercial, Shawbrook Bank. Together. Let's find out who's won. Move-In Legal, over to you.
Hi, I'm back again, and the winner is exciting. Hampshire Trust Bank. Well done to all of tonight's winners.
It's time to reveal the winner of our final Lender Award of the day, and this one celebrates the best secured loan lenders. Sponsoring this category and handing out that coveted trophy are Hilco Valuation Services. Let's see who made the shortlist. Mast Haven, Shawbrook Bank, Together, United Trust Bank, West One Loans. Hilco Valuation Services, tell us who's won.
And the winner of Secured Loan Lender of the Year, and with congratulations from Hilco Global Real Estate Advisory, is United Trust Bank.
Congratulations to all of today's winners so far. Next up, we have 3 distributor awards to hand out before we move on to the service provider categories, which will conclude part 1 of the awards ceremony. So without further ado, let's find out who has been shortlisted for Bridging Distributor of the Year, brought to you by Roma Finance, Bright Star Financial, Brilliant Solutions, Complete FS, Crystal Specialist Finance, Finance for Business. Roma Finance, please reveal the winner.
I'm delighted to announce that the winner of Bridging Distributor of the Year at this year's SFI Awards is Bright Star. Well done to Rob and the entire team of Bright Star and all of this year's winners at the SFI Awards.
Next up, we have the award for Commercial Distributor of the Year. This category is brought to you by the good people at Interbay Commercial, and the nominees are Bright Star Financial, Brilliant Solutions, Crystal Specialist Finance, Sirius Property Finance, Finance for Business. Is it just me, or is anyone else getting a serious case of déjà vu? Let's go to Interbay Commercial to find out who's won.
Thank you, Mark, and the winner is Crystal Specialist Finance.
It's time now to hand out the final Distributor Award of the day, and this one is for Best Secured Loan Distributor. This category is brought to you by Precise Mortgages, and the nominees are Access Money, Bright Star Financial, Brilliant Solutions, Finance for Business, Y3S. Precise Mortgages, tell us who's won.
Thanks, Mark. It's great to be able to be here to present this award this evening. And the winner is Bright Star Financial. Congratulations.
And just like that, it's time to announce the final 5 awards in part 1 of the ceremony. These next awards recognise and celebrate the best service providers operating within the UK specialist finance sector. The disruptors and game changers who are leading the way in innovation, professionalism and just being generally brilliant. First up, we have the award for Best Conveyancer. This category is brought to you by Bridge Development Property Finance Limited, or BDPFL for those in the know. And the nominees are Brightstone Law, Countrywide Conveyancing Services, JMW Solicitors, Lightfoot's Solicitors, Taylor Rose. Let's find out who's won.
It's me again on behalf of Bridge Development Finance, and now I'm announcing the winner of Conveyancer of the Year, Lightfoot Solicitors.
This next category celebrates the UK's best surveying firms and is sponsored by Precise Mortgages. Before I hand over to Precise to announce the winner, let's take a look at the shortlist. Countrywide Surveying, Legal and General Surveying Services, Metropolis Surveyors, SDL Surveying, VAS Group. Precise Mortgages, please reveal the winner.
Thanks, Mark. And the winner of Surveyor of the Year is BAS Group. Congratulations and well done to everyone who won tonight.
Next up, we have the award for Best Legal Firm. This category is kindly brought to you by Interbay Commercial, and the nominees are Brightstone Law, JMW Solicitors, Lightfoot's Solicitors, Move-In Legal, Sort Refer. Let's find out who's won. Interbay Commercial, over to you.
Thanks, Mark. It's great to be back again to present Legal Firm of the Year. And the winner is Move-In Legal. Congratulations.
Our next Service Provider Award celebrates the best in the insurance biz. This category is sponsored by our old friends Bridge Development Property Finance Limited, and the nominees are CETA Insurance, Payment Shield, Protect Commercial Insurance, Source Insurance, You Insure. Let's find out who's won Insurance Provider of the Year.
On behalf of Bridge Development Finance, the winner of Insurance Provider of the Year is Unisure.
It's time to find out who has been flexing their marketing muscles over the last 12 months with innovative and groundbreaking campaigns that show tangible business results. Appropriately sponsored by WPB, the marketing pioneers on this year's shortlist are Brightstar Financial, Brilliant Solutions, Crystal Specialist Finance, Land Bay, The Money Group Club Launch. WPB, tell us who's won.
Thanks, Mark, and the winner is Land Bay.
We've reached the penultimate award of part 1 of the ceremony, and we hope you're celebrating in style. Don't forget to tweet your photos using the hashtag SFI Awards. This next award is for Best Product Innovation and is sponsored by Black and White Bridging. Let's find out who's been shaking up the market this year. Alternative Bridging Corporation, Development 90. Castle Trust Bank, Bridge to Let. Lendinvest. TMG Club, Place My Case. United Trust Bank, Fast Track. Black and White Bridging, over to you.
Thanks again, Mark. And the winner is United Trust Bank and their Fast Track product. Congratulations all.
The final award of part 1 is for best use of technology in the market. This category is kindly brought to you by Kent Reliance for Intermediaries, and the nominees are TMG Club, Click to Check, Crystal Specialist Finance, Knowledge Bank, 27 Tech. Let's go to Kent Reliance for Intermediaries to find out who's won.
Thank you, Mark. And can I just take this opportunity to say many congratulations to all the winners this evening. So, without further ado, I'm delighted to announce that the winner of Best Use of Technology is Knowledge Bank. Many congratulations, Nicola and the team. I know how much this award will mean to you. Fantastic news, and I hope you get to celebrate, Nicola, especially with that broken ankle. So feel better soon, but make sure you do get to celebrate. Congratulations.
On behalf of myself, Mortgage Introducer and all of today's sponsors, congratulations to all of the winners so far. I'll be back soon to reveal who'll be taking home the trophies in part 2. But for now, I'll pass you back to Robin over at Sushi Samba.
Hello again from Sushi Samba. We've now reached the midpoint of the awards and I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. We'll now take a short 2-minute break for you to top up your glasses. But now, a word from our headline sponsors, MFS UK. Welcome back. Now I do hope you've topped your glasses up. Now, before we move on to the second part of the awards, I'd like to introduce Richard Kroll from Equifinance, who has a special message to share from our charity partner, Live Luke's Dreams.
Hello everyone, I'm Richard Kroll of Equifinance and I'd like to talk to you about this year's chosen charity, Live Luke's Dreams. They are a small London-based charity created in honour of a local boy called Luke, who died from cancer only aged 5. They do a wonderful job and work tirelessly to keep Luke's memory alive, whilst also supporting the well-being of other children who have also been diagnosed with cancer. This is a charity that is very personal to me, as back in November 2020, I myself was diagnosed with bowel cancer. Although I had the cancer removed, the day before chemo was due to start, a CT scan revealed it had unexpectedly spread to my liver. I've recently finished 3 months of chemo and I'm feeling very fortunate that things appear to be moving in the right direction. One of the main things I've learned on my journey is that maintaining a positive and focused mindset is essential, and one way I've found to do this is by setting challenges. So to raise funds for Live Luke's Dreams, on the 12th of August, a group of friends and I have organised the Jurassic Coast Challenge, a 163 kilometre walk from Exmouth to Bournemouth Pier. That's the equivalent of 1 marathon per day for 3 days. I'm sure you'll all agree that's no easy task and will take a big effort. We will need your support to keep Luke's memory alive and help make a big difference to a small charity. Please donate now by visiting the links provided, visiting our Facebook fundraiser page or our GoFundMe page, where full details of the challenge and the charity can be provided. Little Luke was only here for 5 years and had his life taken away before it even started. I want to use my situation to inspire a good cause and make a difference and help other children like Luke. You can support this cause too by donating today. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Please do give generously to this worthy cause. All the fundraising links can be found on the SFI Awards website, sfiawards.co.uk. Now, let's get back to what you've all been waiting for, part 2 of the awards. Over to you, Mark.
Thanks, Robin, and welcome back to part 2 of the 2021 SFI Awards. I hope those glasses are nicely topped up because it's time to celebrate the UK's best specialist finance brokers. We're beginning with a bang. It's the award for Specialist Finance Broker of the Year. This category is kindly brought to you by Precise Mortgages, and the nominees are Access Money, Black Book Finance, Bright Star Financial, Crystal Specialist Finance, Vibe Finance. Precise Mortgages, tell us who's won.
Thanks, Mark. And the winner of Specialist Finance Broker of the Year is Crystal Specialist Finance.
Next up, we have the award for Best Buy-to-Let Broker. This category is sponsored by Landbay, and the nominees are Bright Star Financial, BTJ Mortgages, Dynamo, Vibe Finance, VR Mortgage Solutions. Landbay, please reveal the winner.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. I'm really pleased to be presenting the Best Broker Buy-to-Let Award, sponsored by us at Landbay. Congratulations to everyone who was shortlisted, as always, very well deserved. So now, the winner of Best Broker Buy-to-Let, sponsored by Landbay, is Dynamo.
It's blue skies and smooth sailing as far as the eye can see as we move on to our third broker award of the day, Best Bridging Broker. This category is kindly brought to you by the good people at MT Finance. And this year's nominees are 978 Bridging, Black Book Finance, Bright Star Financial, BTJ Mortgages, Crystal Specialist Finance. Let's go to MT Finance to find out who's won.
Thank you, Mark. And the winner is Bright Star Financial. Well done, guys.
Next up, we have the award for Best Development Finance Broker, kindly sponsored by LendInvest. The nominees on the shortlist are Black Book Finance, Crystal Specialist Finance, Silver Oak Capital, Sirius Property Finance, Watts Commercial Finance. LendInvest, tell us who's won.
Thanks, Mark. And the winner is Sirius Property Finance. Well done to all of our winners tonight.
Okay folks, we're on to award 21 of the day, and we're showing no signs of slowing down. It's time to recognise the best commercial broker in the UK, and this award is brought to you by Alica Bank. Let's take a look at the nominees. Crystal Specialist Finance, Finance for Business, Sirius Property Finance, Vibe Finance, Watts Commercial Finance. Alica Bank, please reveal the winner.
Thank you very much. Delighted to confirm the winner of Commercial Mortgage Broker of the Year is Crystal Specialist Finance. Congratulations.
Secured Loans Brokers, assemble! This is your moment. The award for Best Secured Loans Broker is brought to you by United Trust Bank. Before I hand over to them to announce the winner, let's find out who's made the shortlist. Access Money, Black Book Finance, Bright Star Financial, Fluent Money, Y3S, United Trust Bank. Please tell us who's won.
Thanks very much, Mark. It's Buster here from UTB, and I'm here to present the Secured Loan Broker of the Year award. A very hotly contested category and a really difficult decision for the judges this year. Not quite as difficult as what do you wear when presenting a virtual award. I weighed up the tux or not and decided to go with a shirt and blazer, so I hope that's okay. Anyway, the winner of the Secured Loan Broker of the Year award is Fluent Money. Well done, guys. Congratulations.
Next up, it's the award for Best Broker, Sole Trader of the Year. And this category is brought to you by Black and White Bridging. Let's take a look at the nominees. Dion Ford Mortgages, Imran Hussain, Harmony Financial Services, Jonathan Smith and Partners, Sarah Grace Mortgages, Phil Mabb, Bridge Development Property Finance Limited. Black and White Bridging, please tell us who's won.
Thank you, Mark. And the winner is Mr. Phil Mabb, Bridge Development Property Finance Limited. Congratulations, Mabby.
It's the final broker award of the day, and for this category, we're heading to the big smoke. It's the London Broker of the Year award. This one is sponsored by Kent Reliance for Intermediaries, and the nominees are Black Book Finance, Corico Group, London Money, Sirius Property Finance, SPF Private Clients. Let's go to Kent Reliance for Intermediaries to find out who's won.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Kent Reliance for Intermediaries, I am proud to announce the winner of London Broker of the Year. Now, before I announce the award, can we have a drum roll, please? So the winner of London Broker of the Year goes to SPF Private Clients. Well done, guys. Well done.
Our next award recognises rising stars in the specialist finance sector, and the shortlist is made up of both firms and individuals who are relatively new to the industry. Before I hand back to our friends at Kent Reliance for Intermediaries who are sponsoring this category, let's take a look at the nominees. Cambridgeshire Money, Elizabeth Hardcastle, Mortgage Advice Hub, Renuka Fadka, VR Mortgage Solutions, Sarah Tucker, The Mortgage Mum, Silver Oak Capital.
Thanks, Mark. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner tonight is Sarah Turner, The Mortgage Mum. Congratulations, Sarah.
It's time now for my favourite award of the day, Public Speaker of the Year. Whilst I was gutted not to see myself nominated, I think you'll be pretty impressed with the shortlist. This category is sponsored by Black and White Bridging, and the nominees are Andrew Montlake, Corico Group, Louise Sedgwick, Paul Brett, Land Bay, Paul Lewis, The Money Group, Roger Morris, Precise Mortgages, Kent Reliance for Intermediaries, and Interbay Commercial. Black and White Bridging, tell us who's won.
Thanks, Mark. And the winner is Andrew Montlake, Corico Group. Congratulations, Andrew.
It's another individual award, and this one celebrates business development managers and relationship managers across the specialist finance sector. This category is kindly brought to you by London Money. Let's take a look at the nominees. Holly Andrews, Saffron for Intermediaries, Moises Cruikshank, Keystone Property Finance, Richard Kroll, Equifinance, Rob Stanton, Land Bay, Tom Whitney, Optimum Credit. London Money, take it away.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Jeeves. And the winner is BDM Relationship Manager of the Year, Holly Andrews, Saffron for Intermediaries.
Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? We've nearly reached the end of the 2021 SFI Awards, and it's time to hand out the last individual award of the day. This is the big one, guys, the pièce de résistance, if you will, the Service to the Industry Award. This category is very kindly brought to you by our headline sponsor, MFS, but the handing out of this trophy will be very much a group effort. So first up, to say a few words about our very worthy winner, let's go to Adrian Maloney, Group Sales Director of Precise Mortgages, Kent Reliance for Intermediaries and Interbay Commercial. Adrian, over to you.
I'm delighted to be asked to say a few words about this year's very deserved winner of the Service to the Industry Award. I first met this person around 15 years ago as they started their journey in the mortgage industry, running a small brokerage out of an office in Guildford with a couple of business partners. And I'm pleased to say that over that time, they've become A, a business partner to me in various roles that I've had, B, a confidant, and I'd like to think most importantly, a close friend. Some would say this winner is the complete person, a devoted family person, successful business entrepreneur, and someone who's maintained their youthful good looks throughout a global credit crunch and a pandemic. They were hugely successful during their investment banking career. They were also a very successful landlord, and that's what spurred them on to make their entry into the mortgage industry. They are the CEO, or were the CEO, of what would be described as a dynamic mortgage business. All of this, as well as being an author, a part-time model. Not many people know that, and they probably wouldn't want me to say it. But on top of that, an incredibly good person. When I was asked to do this, I thought, let me get some words from some industry giants and Paul Brett for their thoughts. Sorry about that, Paul. I went to David Whittaker, who said, this person is synonymous with their brand. They never put themselves first, and actually, this award is a really deserved recognition of all that they've achieved. I spoke to Roger Morris, also a big landlord, and he said, this person is a leader who not only grew a team, but grew a culture. And finally, I went to contact Paul Brett, but he was obviously at lunch, but he did take the time out to respond to me and said, this is a person that has left a legacy and an example that will be referred to for many years to come. So I guess to conclude things, this person, if you haven't already worked out who it is, recently sold their business, but will always be blue and green at their heart. They will no doubt reappear soon, and they will certainly never walk alone. And one thing's for sure, they'll never be seen to be pushing too many trolleys. I will now pass over to the sponsor of the awards to announce the winner.
Thank you for those kind words, and congratulations to Ying Tan.
Thank you, Adrian, for the very generous praise and humbling words. Also, thank you to MFS for sponsoring this category. And of course, the wonderful people at Mortgage Introducer for putting on the amazing SFI Awards. I really am honoured and absolutely ecstatic to win Service to the Industry Award. Wow, one of the most prestigious accolades on our circuit. This chapter of my journey began in 2006, a small Regis office in Guildford. Just me, myself and I, with no windows or even ventilation. And barely enough space for my all-in-one photocopier, printer and fax machine. It ended at a 13,000 square foot office in Camberley with space for 200 people, firmly established as one of the leading mortgage brokers and mortgage clubs. Acquired by the largest property services business nationally in Conroe. I am very proud to have achieved every entrepreneur's dream of starting, scaling and ultimately selling my business. They say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So this journey and indeed achievement would only be possible with the immense support of the Dynamo leadership team. A special mention to Penny's Desborough, whose loyalty and support through the years has helped keep the engine running. The wonderful Dynamo staff, past and present, my recently departed parents who formed the bedrock of my inspiration, but most importantly my wife Samantha and wonderful children who form the driving force of my compelling why in all that I do. The greatest reward from achieving your goals is not what you get, but who you become in the process, and what is woven into the lives of those you have encountered. Fall in love with the journey, and the results will follow. Thank you, and all the very best.
Huge congratulations to Ying Tan. And now it's time to hand out our final award of the day, Specialist Finance Business of the Year. This award celebrates organisations across the sector that are going above and beyond the call of duty, providing innovative products and services, an industry-leading working environment, and first-class customer service. This category is brought to you by our headline sponsor for the 2021 SFI Awards, MFS. For the final time today, let's take a look at the worthy nominees. Access Money, Bright Star Financial, Brilliant Solutions, Land Bay, MFS. MFS, please tell us who's won.
And the winner is Bright Star Financial.
Congratulations! And that's it from me. It's been my pleasure and privilege to be your narrator for the afternoon. And now, to say a final farewell, let's head back over to Robin Hall over in London.
And so there we have it. We've crossed the finishing line of the 2021 SFI Awards. It's been my pleasure to be your host for the day. On behalf of Morgan's Introducer, thank you so much to all of our sponsors for making today possible. Thank you to our nominees, shortlist, winners and judges for taking part, and finally thanks to every one of you for tuning in and celebrating such a fantastic group of people. Now it's time to enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope you'll be continuing the celebrations. I'll see you next year.